happened before.
That is the game. That has been going on from time immemorial. It has always been like that for so many,
Yeah, and that is the game that they are trying to do. So you know that this is the game, you have to be one step ahead of this.
Do you know, hold on, Bossman, do you know these, are they doing, that woman mentioned that thing the other time as well too. I think she was the person that said, what they are trying to do, the game that they are playing at now, that if people didn't open their eyes very well, is exactly what you just buttressed now. The woman was saying like, there is every possibility that the nurse might just do a year or 6 months. If this case is going this way, and she thought that was the reason why Sanchitu moved swiftly, by doing what he has to do. Because if not, naturally they have their own game plan, and if this case get to the higher court, that might be exactly what you were just saying now. I think, according to her, that is why Sanchitu have to do what he has to do. By suing the, I think, yeah.
Let us agree that. That is why I said that. If people have been saying that, Odumosu did not do anything, he's a liar, they don't believe him, he has their body. Okay, let's assume that I agree with it. Let's assume that too. The son does not need to just sit down and base whatever on hearsay. They need to go to the field, get facts and evidence to nail the 15 people in the house. Hey, you need clear evidence. That is the reason why we got lawyer in this first place. We get a lawyer not just to be sitting down and be quoting law. Go out on the field and get evidence. Go and look for employ the service of a PI or work together. That is what, okay, if you also said that he has done something, he tried to get PI, he cannot get PI, and people are saying that maybe he's a liar, he's like that, but
hold on, Bossman. Do you mean till now, since that time till now, there is no PI at all?
I swear, I don't think you would what I read in it. We don't see what the people said. Instead of them get
hold on, Bossman. No laughing, please. No laughing, please. We already agree on this from beginning.
No. I am just laughing to you that you do not know. I'm laughing at you that do not know.
No, I am surprised. Like till now,
that is why I'm laughing. There's no PI. And the Attorney General and the DP said, instead of them to engage the services of the BI to strengthen their argument, they are here to be challenging them on their own findings without any substantial basis. On our own side, we believe that there's a CCTV camera. They're saying that there's no CCTV camera. Can we prove that there's a CCTV camera in the house? From hearsay, there should be something to show that there's a CCTV camera in the house. That's why the public donated money and they employed the service of a fan to use the idea and qualification of the son to help out on this case. It's not to be put in law. This case will not be my mind. So, yeah, it's not in my mind.
The host, I need to go. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Baba. Daddy Lord,
thank you.
I really appreciate
Thank you so much.
On the it's been a long time. How are you doing now?
That's what I wanted to ask. That it's been a while, Mommy Yem.
Good day, everyone.
Well, you're welcome.
Long time.
All right,
I woke up to see that you guys were online to go.
All right, Arifa.
Arifa, why are you running away now?
In fact, I spend all my days today. Online. I've been so free to spend all my time online. I've been online for almost 18 hours.
Wow.
In the box, I've been online in the box for 18 hours now.
I think it reminds me of when we started the Justice for Mobile back then. Yeah, when everybody used to do all night, everybody was so, and all of a sudden, the whole thing shifted, and after the exhumation of Mobile, and
it is just an invitation, Supervibe, an invitation caused all this, but that's a story for another day. Mommy Yem Yem, I'm not running away. I think I'm with you, man.
The Sun should have challenged the magistrate to. They should be doing corona inquest at least once every week. Once every week. The Sun.
I think Bossman, hold on, Bossman. Sorry, ma. I think, according to what I had sometime, I think they said, I think, is it Lawyer Dumusu or the Sun, that they put that forward so that they want the corona inquest to be like every week or so, but they didn't accept that. So to me, I think that's not their fault. You know, they did everything humanly possible to make it quickly, like every week. Or, you know.
If Odumosu could not do it, then the Sun as his office, he could actually suggest that as well.
Okay. Let me ask you a question, Bossman. What will the Sun do if the Sun is saying?
Let me put a light.
Hold on, Arifa. Yeah, I know you do go to inquest very well. You will shed more light. I just wanted to say this thing really quick. 1 second. Okay, what if the Sun put these things forward, and the next thing the magistrate tells you that he's sick? She's not going to be available till the next 2 months. What is the Sun going to do?
So you guys do not know. Now let me break. I said it on my platform this morning. I've been saying it the last one. Number one, today is July. The inquest will be going in recess this month, anytime from now, and they will not to September ending. Just look for a fact. I believe the Sun should know that already. So whatever you want to do, you should know that they are going on summer break. Going on summer break. So the Sun has been here on this case of mobile for the past 1 year and 3 months now. Why is it on 1 year and 3 months it has not been able to bring?
Bossman, hold on. Don't blame everything on the Sun.
No, I am saying to invite the people to the corona inquest.
Yeah.
That is the number one thing that we agreed on.
I'm just giving you an instance now. See what you just said now? The court is going on recess again. Is that the fault of the Sun?
I am not saying no. I am saying that for 1 year and 3 months is long enough for him to bring those 15 people in the house.
Okay, if there is procrastination, delayment, whatever in the court, that is the Sun can just try. You know, there was a particular time I heard that they said the magistrate is sick or something, and for almost a month or two.
When he's sick,
I couldn't see the magistrate.
When he's sick and when he goes on vacation, we agree on that. Do you know that when he's in how will you be doing corona inquest once every month? The Sun has been there for 1.5 months, one year, and 1 month. You could have used an opportunity to challenge the magistrate. Is just ordinary magistrate, too.
Yeah, I know.
He has not been a magistrate. He has not been in law whatever for 15 years old. He's still under 10 years old or 15 years old. Very low. In fact, the Monisola and the magistrate, maybe the magistrate will be just 1 year or 2 years, because Monisola or Dumosu is like 10 years in Bao. Maybe the magistrate is just like 15 or 13 years. So it's very low. The Sun can challenge that. If you see the way Falana's wife used to talk to Dusuma, well, if you see the way Falana's wife used to talk to these magistrates.
Have you been to the court before, Bossman? How did you know? If I may ask you.
I didn't hear what people they do talk now. I know now. That's the reason why we said that we needed the Sun in the first place.
Because I know. From Canada to Ikorodu, you can't go by road. Sorry, I'm laughing now. So I don't know where you go to the court and you now see Falana's wife asking.
They say she always raise up her hand and objecting. She will be bullying the Odumosu people. This is why we're going to get the Sun now. And to talk, you will be objecting.
You know what, the Bossman, This is why we have this common sense program like this. You know, I just want us to dialogue, maturely, which we've been doing since. No rancors, nobody's talking down on anybody. You know, sometimes we need to just say some little common sense. Like there was a particular time that the corona inquest was on hold for a duration of, is it 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, like that? That is not the fault of the Sun. In that way.
Okay. But 6 months alone has given the fans and the opportunity to go on his own research, plan strategy, and when the time is request resume, you with every other thing.
There is hold on, boss, but there's little that the son can do except from the PI. The PI is the one that can do those work you are talking about. Like for the duration, the PI should have been in work. You know?
Okay, he did not get the service of the PI, number one. According to his son, he knew that there is a need for one. According to his son, he knew that there is a need for the PI on this case. And number two, the 15 people, please, from January to this point now, to this time, is that we're already into, like, that's about 7 months. I rest my case. That's my case.
Arifa, okay, mommy, let's go ahead, ma.
Yeah, good day, everyone, panelists and commenters. I came up because I heard your discussion earlier. Bossman, I support what you said about most of your summation. What I needed to just add is if we look at it critically, or in the other way, we've tried all our best for almost 2 years now, but we don't know what happened exactly in the house. There's loads of narrations and speculations about what could have happened in that house. And if we look at it, don't we think there's somebody, even though we think CY doesn't have that power to cover up and to do all these things and for people to shut up, not wanting to say anything, don't we think there's somebody up there that is really, really making sure we don't get a headway? Because it's almost 2 years now. And then let's look at it this way. They've mentioned Samilari, Naira Marley, allegedly that they might be involved. They are not in the house. They have agents, possibly, allegedly, that were in the house that would have caused this problem. Then now, let's go back to the antecedent of Naira Marley. Who is Naira Marley? What has he gotten himself involved in before? Who is he to the Nigerians? Is he an ambassador to what and why? Now, let's go back to the higher top, the presidency. I'm sure Tinubu is listening and seeing what is happening. Why are they not pushing for this boy to get the true justice? Who is Tinubu? Google what Tinubu has done in America. Google what happened, the news that came out in April about Tinubu. He's a drug lord, right? Trump is after him to make sure that...
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly, but you Google it. It's there on BBC. Just this April. Google it now, you see it. And so all this stuff boils down to Mohbad's song, Omo Pastor Tiwonaye, and all that. He's been taking all this banco and drugs and everything as well. I can't say allegedly, but then I'll put allegedly just to cover up. But at the end of the day, if you look at it, trace it, add the dots. It's something to do possibly with that caused these guys to be unlived. And then if we trace everything together, we find out that possibly this is why this boy was spied. And then the people that are very, very powerful, in quote, are the one covering up all this, making sure that we do everything to get justice, and we're not. Because it's so obvious that why would somebody there in the house or in the house and no forensic, most of the cameras were taken down, everything was just being mobbled like, we're in a mud water, we can't see clearly, even though we can see with our eyes that this is just not right. So it just means possibly somebody higher up there is covering. We heard CY is a runs girl and all that, and she carries this, she does that. Mohbad has joined, so from the songs, from everything we could see, something higher up is there causing all this. The son and with Baba Mohbad, son should know better that all these things happening, is not just an ordinary, oh, let's go to court, let's try and sue the Attorney General, let's sue the DPP. No, DPP has the ultimate power with the Attorney General. They work hand in hand. And then whatever police gives to them is what they want to report on, and they have the sole decision to decide whatever they want to do. So all those is waste of time. What they should have tried to do is try and grab those people in their house if they can. Once they hold them, detain them, get statement from them, they will get the truth of what exactly happened. But is it possible? No, people are shielding them. Because how would you be holding people outside the house when the people in the house hasn't been touched properly? They haven't, really done a proper investigation, no forensic, nothing. Everything that they should do when there's a homicide hasn't been done at all. So I think we're just wasting our time still shouting, talking, doing everything. As long as those people are still holding on and making sure we don't get clarity. One of you just stated that, what's it called? The nurse would eventually say, oh, I only gave him this injection. Oh, that injection cannot kill. It wasn't found on Mohbad's body, so she will be discharged as well. And then spending, oh, I only gave the number. Okay, he will be left as well. At the end of the day, like they just mentioned again, it will be Bobrisky's case. They'll give her an apartment. She will there enjoy herself for like 6 months, even though she's not even there, or she might be there. But at the end of the day, she's just going to have fun somewhere, and then they'll be like, justice has been served. Is that the true justice? No. But I think not until the people higher up there, are maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say the other thing, but not until they are dealt with or they leave that position. Maybe it's in another government that will be able to get justice for Mohbad, because justice doesn't have to come in a year, in a month. It can come many years after before we can get justice for. But as I'm looking at everything, from my own opinion, I don't think we'll get clear justice until that is dealt with, because I think it's something higher than what we are looking at. It's not, because how would we all be crying all these days trying to get clarity about what happened to somebody in the house where there are almost 15 people and we can't? Is it because the girl called CY is powerful? Because there are people making sure it doesn't happen. So not until we look up there and see who is that trying to make sure this doesn't happen, I don't think we're going to get any true justice at the moment. That is why they are trying to give us a fake justice, which we're going to stand by until something is done. That's all I came to say. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mommy Yemi. Bossman, hold on 1 second. I think most everything is allegedly. Because sometimes a lot of these things, there is no proof, there is no evidence to back a lot of things up. So that is, by the way. Another thing again I wanted to say is this. A lot of things do happen that we can pinpoint things to. Like, how did this thing happen? Why is this thing going this way? And how did it go this way? I will say this is not for a fact, allegedly as well. Somebody, about 3 people said something tonight, and I wanted to quote from what they say. What if, okay, let's assume now, okay, what if they now get to the court, the higher court, like what the other lady said, I think 2 ladies have said that today, and the court now discharge the nurse and spending. What will now happen? Because the routes that the case is going, the delayment of the corona every day, until now, no DNA and nothing has been done. And what if they hasten and quicken the whole thing? And probably, I'm sure the corona should end this year, no matter how they delay it. Probably maybe the next sitting, 1 or 2 times, I think they should round up with corona. I don't know. So, what if they take the case back to the DPP, whatever, or it goes to the courts, and the judge just said, okay, blah, 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 like everybody has been saying since, and the nurse said, oh, when I left Mohbad was fine. I was rushing to go and get some drugs. They gave me a call. I went back home. I see that Mobile is lifeless. Now, the point is, someone said this, so the person that was talking about, I think that person was a lawyer or something, said, okay, if the nurse left Mobile alive and she came back, something happened, that means the nurse can only get few, probably months or year at the end of the day with good lawyer. That boils down to spending with the second person in charge. Now, in the case of spending, if they now say, spending will now say, my lord, I did not, I only gave number. I wasn't even the one who called the nurse. So what will now happen? Because when we think, sometimes I think we need to, people have been saying it since, I'm not a law student, so I don't know much about those law, but I think with what they're saying now, okay, if it now get down to that level, like they just discharge them or discharge spending, so definitely that means that's the end of the case, right? Because I'm getting confused.
That is it, my brother.
I'm getting confused.
Oh, so that is exactly what they are trying to do. They are trying to drag up into a corner.
Okay, that means.
Can you?
Hold on, Bossman. Hold on, one second, please. Hold on, you go ahead now. That means if we look at it in that line of thoughts, that means what Sanchitu did was actually right. Probably he was trying to beat them. Hold on, Bossman, you will talk. Probably was trying to beat them at their own game. Like, okay, if you people are trying to hasten and quicken this thing and trying to boss people in one corner and make the judgment, then okay, I'm suing so and so person, then let us electrify this thing, let the game begin. Probably that might be what the son was trying to do. Like, oh, no, I will not allow you people to boss my client in one corner. We're just saying now, not as if we are sure of anything, we are all just saying. Probably maybe that is what the son was trying to do. Like, you know what, I won't allow you to boss my client in one corner. Okay, I'm suing you because you didn't give me and my client a fair hearing, a fair public hearing, and we need that. The Constitution says that. You understand? So, okay, if that happens truly, and then I go to the appeal court, probably by the special grace of Allah, and something good happen there. Because it's just, the case is just a little bit dicey. We don't know. Oh, okay, let me just allow you to talk anyway. I don't want to be a little bit emotional.
Let me,
can
you permit me to? Can you permit me to gbé èpè fún ọlọ́pàá kan ní Èkó?
No. Don't do that. Don't do that, please.
Mohammed is the one.
No.
Hold on. Oh, you've said no. Okay. Mohammed is the one in charge of the case, the PI of this case. All right. There is fact that they did not conduct proper investigation on this case of Mobile. That is the reason why we get a lawyer, so that the lawyer will know, based on all what that we've been arguing about, for him to know, we can go about these cases. Like I said, there's a need of a PI. See, the script that they are trying to give us, these people were able to cover their tracks and the PI did a lot of dirty job. That is why we said we needed the son to crack.
Hold on, Bossman. If I may get you right, you said the PI did a lot of. Was there a PI?
I said that's a PI.
Yes, I said PI.
No, I said the police, the police. I mean IP, the
IPO.
IPO.
Okay.
Or the people that were in charge of this case. All right. So, but if we have gotten a PI or our lawyer were able to work with a PI, number one. All right. I don't know if the son has even gone to the mobile house. You see how it looks like, or gone to the area. Well, I'm not sure. I stand to be corrected in this aspect, because we are not paying for a lawyer to just sit down. That is one of the reasons why I am angry with Baiso Tumosu, that is based in overseas. This case is in Nigeria here. All right, but now we got a son that is domiciled in Nigeria. To go and clarify, to check some, to even know the vicinity or visit somewhere, the two hospitals to know the distance of what we're talking about.
Bossman, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. You see, one thing about what you're saying now is that the lawyer might have done a lot. The lawyer is not going to come to the public every time to come and be.
That is why I said I do not know. I know what I'm talking about. I said I do not know. I'm minding my words. I said I am not sure if he has done it. Okay? Without being disrespectful on his whatever. So I don't know if he has done it. And we don't know if he has done that. So if because he will need to do that to have a better idea of all the public argument, because the public of it, you understand, the public argument and all that fact. And then he will need a PI. Number one, should I say this thing in public? Number one, if the son, we're not talking about the PI now, or plus the PI. But whatever the PI, even the work of the PI, the son also needs, or the lawyer in charge, supposed to do a little bit, or at least 20% of the work of the PI. Number one, by going to that house, still staying outside, and looking at the house, look at the vicinity, so he will have a better picture of the storyline that is even put into place. All right, look at the surroundings, look at the CCTV camera around the whole place, so you have better idea and better understanding of what they came to tell us in the citizen. I mean, the corona inquest. And so, the second house does not have camera. And then he, as a son, he has the power to go to Ministry of Works and Development and go and confirm the developer of what as with this. For me, but I'm only lying for 18 hours. Things on this case last for you. Because if we don't have complete evidence, we are going to lose this case. And I am not trying to be biased. If we are wrong, hold on. If we are wrong, we should just accept that we are wrong. We have to have facts and evidence to show it. But if they can go to the developer or the Minister of Works and whatever to ask that, hello, they will see all this information right there. You track things down. So the point, okay, when you build it, what is the whatever about this house? There are some things you're going to find. I mean, confirm my sound, but my record from the other side. Because those are the things that the son should have known, or even the Odumosu should have done. But now Odumosu is gone. This is not interesting now. I'm facing him right now. The fact is that when you go to the Ministry of Works, you will know that is this house belongs to Mobad. Who built this house?
Bossman, hold on for 1 second, please. I want to believe, or I want to say, there is every possibility that all these things that you are alluding to.
No. I am just
the lawyer. I get your point. Like the lawyer might have done that. They might have done. The lawyer might have done all those things. We don't know.
Nice. Yes, they might. It's still that we are not sure. I am just saying because all these things. Number one, based on that alone, you have gotten your facts. Once you go to the Ministry of Work and they tell you that alone, you try doing your diggings, but to a son, they will open door for you. See, there is a lot of privilege that a son will get because of a son. And Shito is a man that I love, that I respect. I've known Shito for a while, but I just don't understand how he's becoming so slow on this case. I've known Shito go, but I am not, especially this case that he did, this one that he just did with his own. I was not impressed with his argument. Even some of his argument at the Corona inquest, I was not just impressed. But the fact, one thing I'm holding on to is that he lost a case does not mean the end of the world. He can go to the to appeal and finish them. And I will come back and will be praising him. But that today, I am not impressed that he is living when you're supposed to go up to 15 people in the house. You are chasing bully people that they don't want, and the corona is telling you that the people are telling you that they don't want to care about bully you. They are treating this boy. Is that the states? But what I'm saying is that the bully case is a civil case, not a criminal case. Don't compare the bully case with it is different case entirely. And I brought a lawyer to my platform today that was giving free. I came out to give people free consultation. And before that, I have so many other things. You know what they said? How can the public sue Naira Marley? When he came again, I came to ask him again. He said it's almost the same that almost all the lawyers said. That it will be so difficult for the public to sue Naira Marley. I mean, Sam Larry, for the case of bully. That without the witness statement, there has to be a witness statement before we can sue him. And we cannot sue him in the criminal court. We have to sue him in the civil court. But any people that were there that they saw that were there, like someone like Zlatan, must go and write a statement that he was there, he saw it happen. To the police, Benny, we cannot do anything. This guy will go scot-free. So we pay our payment. No criminal, normal civil. It's happening that our leg is shaking. It's like that. These people are going to go scot-free. But now want to add with the info criminal case. Please make it make sense to me. Around for me now, around town now. 2 years. In the next few months, about 2 years, man. And one with that now, one of our citizens, Moripe, DJ Bami, no, affirm to the fact that we only what team bully Mobad. So that make him to be a living witness as well. If Obawe is Satan to Banishe, the Debami can do it. So why would we have not told the Debami or the lawyer or Falano? He knows about this. If Wumi is so pained about the bully about this man, he should laugh. Well, because actually nobody will bully Mobad, right? Samilari no bully Mobadi. We will Darukas, wherever Darukas Samilari in the Corona inquest. That's what I'm saying is that Wumi has never done anything. The police investigation is okay with Wumi. The police conclusive result should not contest. The Alabama, whatever, in fact, she was even rejoicing. Everything, Wumi was just rejoicing. She doesn't care. And that makes it to be more suspicious that there's more to this case. You are okay with everything.
Bossman, why to Shenka Lara? We already go. That there's more to the case. You can see the wish-wash investigation. Nothing was properly done. So what do you expect?
That is why because we know that the police messed up, that is why we hire the services of a son to use his professionalism to prove mistakes. We don't want him to be given excuses. Three lawyers that take that from case Mobadi. Now we have a son. He should use that position to deal with every one of them without giving us no excuses.
Well, hold on, Bossman, please.
That is why I am not going to blame those people that are donating money. Us are donating money. I do not donate money to him.
Hold on, Bossman, please. Hold on for a second. The son is also a human being as well, too. I hope you understand that. I know his profession is to do the due diligence, but under the ambit of the law. the son cannot go above the law. You understand? It can only try its possible, best under the ambit of the law. It can do more than. The reason you made mention of a particular good point. The son is also a human being as well, too. But you made mention of a good point that I like there, which is the fact that the case need a substantial evidence, 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 evidence. And you see, one thing is that Ejo Aroju does not win any case in the court of law. Only substantial evidences does. If you ask me, as a person, if I'm going to be very, very objective, common sensely, the lawyer himself will have want an array of evidences on his desk by now. In such a case that involve thousands and thousands and thousands of people that they're agitating every blessed day. They are talking, of somebody who has been buried and exhumed. And a lawyer would love such cases. You understand? By now, I think the man will definitely want. I'm not speaking for him. I'm not a spokesperson. I'm just being objective now, common sensely. He will want that. But in a case where there might not be too much evidences, and probably the people who are supposed to be coming forward are not coming forward, to say something, that is true. And three again, is that the service of a PI, which today I don't know, you don't know, maybe there is a PI somewhere and they are only waiting to go to the higher courts. Nobody knows. So that is why I don't want to dabble into that discussion, because there may be some things that they are doing undergroundly that is not open to all of us. No one knows. So that is why I'm trying to use that word, that we might not be aware of that. They may be doing a whole lot undergroundly. He's a son for a reason, and I believe he knows his onions. He will be doing a lot of work undergroundly as well too. Because why I'm talking respectfully this way is because even though I'm into mass comm, even as a barista, not to talk of you getting to the level of that son is not how will I put it? It's not a baby job. I think with what I read, I think is it 10 years, a decade, or 15 years or so. I don't even know. But the truth of the matter is that it deserves our respect. But I understand your agitation. I understand what you're saying. Like, you want him to, steer up the whole thing. You want him to move so fast. You want him. But I quickly make a suggestion the other time that in a case where the coroner inquest was almost 6 months, or it was 5 months or 7 months, just locked up or locked down, and there is nothing happening there, delayed, whatever. There is nothing the son can do. There is nothing anybody can do. And Madam Yem said something at that time, that what if this is an affair of a state versus the people, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult. It's going to be a case of a state versus the people. It's going to be, because the only way you can actually fight a state is in unison. Your voice, that unison is not there at this moment. So let's be sincere with ourselves. This is common sense. And except you have a public figure, a focal point, somebody that is just going to come and open up everything and say something that everywhere will be shaking, and everybody will just, okay, what's happening, blah, 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 like where we started from. To me, in my own humble opinion. But as at this time, I want to believe that the team, the lawyer and everybody working with him, I believe they will have been doing something that's, this is their tricks. I want to believe. I just want to believe. This is their tricks. When you were trying to fight when you want to fight someone, you won't bring everything out in your arsenal to just try to show to the person that, okay, listen, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. The person will, try to outdo you as well too. I hope you understand that. So I believe probably they might. I'm not speaking for them, but they might have, getting some things very probably documentation. Probably.
Are you aware that the DPP were not even ready for? They said, according to them, they said they were not even aware that they had the case, that they did not even know why they were there. The judge had to give them 2 hours to go and brief the lawyer of DPP. I swear to God, with that 2 hours, what are what they wrote against them? Well, in the space of just 2 hours of briefing, the DPP and the whenever come out to prepare. However, my brother, that's not the end of the world. Like I said, I am going to hold my whatever. I'm going to wait till they've donated money that they want to go for appeal, right? Let's wait and see what the appeal is going to be. That they lost at the lower level does not mean that they're going to lose at the appeal. Let's wait and see what's going to happen at the appeal. And I know Shitu is good and all stuff like that, but I am only just disappointed with his arguments. Disappointed with his argument on the lower level that he did the last time. So, but let's wait and see that he's going to work on his weakness. But for me, I'm not expecting anything serious. I'm not expecting anything serious from the next one, due to the fact that the argument that he had during the lower level court is so shallow. But let's wait and see. If he's going to come up with the magic, we're going to see it. And that's just it. But one thing I'm sure is that 15 people in the house is a focal point. 15 people in the house is essential. PI is an evidence, is the key if you want to win a case. One step ahead of them.
Bossman, is there any possibility that if they have not gotten the PI before, can they still get the PI now? Can the PI still work?
They can get the PI. The Bisan has his own whatever he has. In fact, he has the better connection than the barrister. He's a son. He's the EFCC. He's dealing with the police now. He deals with the higher police. He's an EFCC lawyer. Shito is an EFCC lawyer. He has better connection. So
okay,
my brother.
Hold on, Bossman. If that's the case, then probably the man will have been doing a lot of work underground. So let's leave it for them.
That they could not present any other thing. See, don't let me just talk. I'll rest my case.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that, Bossman. Don't say that. Say one thing I believe. One thing. Okay, you say Yemia's son is already working with the government and should know better. Yeah, definitely. That's the angle I'm going to. He might be doing some things that people don't know or people are not aware of. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. To me, I'm not.
Are you aware that the son is under the payroll of the government?
Sanshito, right?
You don't know.
Well, I don't know, but that still doesn't matter anyway.
That is it. That is under the payroll.
Wait, Bossman, in the grand scheme of things, does that really matter?
Anything can happen. I'm not saying so. Even when the kick said, I said no, but anything can happen.
Maybe we use our common sense to see if it matters or not.
Okay, we use our common sense. Okay, Bossman, let me ask you.
Okay, with the common sense, does it matter?
I think it matters a lot to me.
Sure, that is our own point of view, and that is it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me now say in my own point of view, common sensely, I will say no. Ask me why I will say it doesn't matter. Why I will say it doesn't matter is if the case is not a government case, and in this case, I think it's not a government case. Probably there might just be one or two people who are influential, who are influencing the whole thing. If it is not a government case, you said? Yeah, conflict of interest. Anyway, that's true. But if it is a government case, then it's a yes. But I don't think the case is a government case. I just feel like probably there are some powerful people, or powerful personality that somewhere that is just.
That's what I said. Very powerful.
Allegedly. Allegedly. So that is what I just feel. I don't believe it's a government. No.
I know that a lot of people are not cool with my submission tonight. I know that. No. Not on your platform. I know that we are being streamed on other platforms.
I get your point. No, screen recording has been on for ages. That is normal.
Yeah, I know.
That's normal. But the truth of the matter is this. It's an opinionated case, and that is why it's a public case. It doesn't really matter that everybody has to be on the same page. On a case like this, you can have your own opinion. The other person has his or her own opinion too. You might disagree, and sometimes you might agree on some things. That is the reason why things like this should be happening. Just have a ground where people can just have conversation genuinely, wholeheartedly, without abusing, without cursing. That is why I do tell people, and from day one, everyone know. This is a platform for all. Anybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. Hear your mind. Don't abuse anybody. Don't accuse anybody. If you're going to say something that is big, then you have to come correct. Come with your proof. Come with your evidence. That is it. So it has been like that since ages, and it will always be like that. It's a platform open for everybody, so we don't discriminate or anything.
That is why I always say we can be on the platform and we don't need to agree or be on the same school of thought. All right, exactly. That we are not on the school of thought does not mean that we should swear, we should cross, we should use foul words. No one is I line of knowledge. All right, and I won't lie to you. In the conversation that we've been having so far, there are some things that I learned. There are some things that I learned a lot. So even at the lawyer there, I learned a lot from what he was saying at the time. So you understand that I was not even familiar with. We can have a common sense conversation, a meaningful conversation. With that, I don't have to buy your ideas. That don't mean that you have to buy my ideas, but we can always bring an argumentative reason. We can, if your argument beats mine, we succumb to yours, right? And I think, Bossman, Madam Yemi, Daddy Lloyd, and I think moving forward, things like this should be better. It will be healthy, even for our own mental health. You understand? For people watching, because there may be kids watching, all right? Exactly. Everywhere. So for people watching you doing a program on your platform, an healthy conversation like this is always the best conversation. You understand? The reason is that you can hear your own opinion, even if what you are saying, I didn't buy it. I must not bash you. I must not say derogatory words to you because I didn't buy your idea. I know some people get triggered easily when somebody says something that didn't tally with their own ideology. Then they just went on and on. But no, life shouldn't be like that. And sometimes what you need to do is that you can meet people at the middle. How do you meet them at the middle? Is that they might be coming out. You can tone them down, calm down. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm just here to have a conversation. That is why I'm trying to meet the son in the middle by giving him another try. Let's see the appeal. Let's see what's gonna happen. No. What I'm saying, I'm not even talking about that. Two wrongs don't make it right. Someone can be coming at you out, but you can tone down and tell the person, "Oh, calm down. We are not here for fighting. We are not quarreling. I'm just trying to make a common sense. And if my common sense does not align with your own common sense, that does not supposed to make us enemy." Right? Sometimes after the first strike, the second strike, you might not be able to take the first strike. You might give it to everything must not be gas. You know my platform, Bossman, from day one. You know me. I know the two.
I know. This is how it has been.
I don't always think that because Bossman don't do basketball, does that mean that they think that anybody can come for Bossman? Forget it. Everybody has two craziness. So.
Oh, Daddy Lloyd, thanks you so much. God bless you. God bless you. You're very much welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, that's to me, in my own view, Yem Yem, and I think Yem Yem, she will understand very well. And that is the truth. You know, we must not curse, we must not swear, all those things to me, I always run away from those things because I believe those things are not what we should be doing or what we should, because there are so many parents who have their children close to them and they're going to be listening to those things. Some of them are watching those things. To me, I believe it's not healthy for anyone at all. You understand? So,
are you not going to work today?
Before no, I'm not.
I'm going to be free. Okay. I don't really because I'm going to be free. Free today. I'm so today I'm spending my day on the fact I've never been this free. To be
anytime you see me that I have a free day like this, not today say I'm not working. So
I spend my entire hours in the box today.
Oh wow, today?
Yes, now I've been on the bus for almost 19 hours today.
Damn it. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, man. But you try.
I spent like 10 hours on my platform, and I guess I've been on your platform for like 7 hours now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Been here for like 7 hours, so making 17, 18 or 19 hours.
Wow, that's almost. I've seen a lot of people running 2 days. There was a time I saw Jigong about, I don't know if you know, they were having I forgot what they were doing, and I woke up, I saw them still online. I went to work, I came back, they still online. The other time I went to work, I'm like, damn, I can't do such. Honestly, I can't deceive you. I can't. The only thing I can leave the platform, just leave the phone, and I can wait about my duties, but I can't just stay there.
That the lady was. I saw the way they were bashing Iyamobad. Based on that, Iyamobad and Baba Mohbad, they are talking, and they couldn't. They couldn't take it, and they were bashing Iyamobad. So Iyamobad came live on the platform a couple of days back, and that triggered Wumi. Wumi also came live, and she also gave a speech. She also talked. All right, and then the people of Wumi, they reacted. And they were saying a lot of things. So those are the reasons why I came out today to talk about, you know.
Oh, okay. Mama Mo came out. Last week came out.
The people started coming for them. They were threatening Iyamobad. A lot of threatening Iyamobad, threatening Adura. You know.
Why? What happened?
No, that Iyamobad went to meet Baba Mohbad. That is now talking to dealing with Baba Mohbad against me. So you now want to betray me about what we did for you, we want to do this, So you went to meet Baba Mohbad. So you allow Baba Mohbad to lapio you. You know, those are the case.
That's their family stuff.
I heard a different thing about that. I thought they said Wumi came out because she wanted Yamo to go and debunk what Samilari is saying.
Why can't she? Is it Yamo that will debunk? You know the one that will debunk it.
Yeah, that's the point. So they now agree to do individual videos that they agree that Yamo should go and do a video, you know, and debunk it. Then Wumi was waiting for her to do it, but instead she came out saying something else. So that's about the line of what I heard.
Okay, that's what you heard. That is allegedly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. You heard that. That's allegedly.
That's what I heard in the discussion of the different platforms.
Yeah, I played Wumi's talk. I played Iyamobad's talk. And I also played the Team Wumi bashing Iyamobad. And what was saying, I played whatever too. It was recorded. So that's what I did. But all is well. All is well.
I think.
Boss, you need to go sleep, okay?
Yes. Yes.
You did a great job.
Very right, boss, man.
Let's wrap up. All these people, all the hosts here, if you like it, if you stay here for 1 hour, if you stay here for another 10 hours, they could still stay here. Now your body, your body could tell.
I'm telling you.
All right, Mommy,
thank you so much, man.
I came again today to my platform, and then he gave us 1 hour of another.
Who is that?
Bossman.
Who came?
What up, Lady Ryan? What up, Lady Ryan?
Oh, the barista, I missed it. You didn't send me a...
I didn't know. I was looking for people that would answer, so he came for 1 hour to ask questions and all stuff like that.
I think I was on Paparano then.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Bossman, what up, Lady Ryan?
Steve, my brother. Lady Ryan is only just for a while. This Miwa saga and all stuff like that. So she just like, you know what? She just got tired of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
She got tired of the whole thing. See, my brother.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there was a time like almost going to a year I did not even host Justice for Mobile. I was just doing my entertainment and stuff as well. So sometimes it can actually be like that. Can be like that. So yeah, I'll let you right. Such an amazing person. You know, it's one of those things anyway. I think. You want to say something?
I said I hope that the inquest is not going to just end, because the way it is, it seems that they will just, by the time they come back from recession, they will just call the family, the other lawyers, and everybody should meet up and then they will end up.
I think you said they postponed it, or what did you say happened to September or something?
Whatever they postponed it to June. But June has come, it has gone. We've not heard anything. All right. Maybe they are still on the court is still on break. We've not heard anything from them. But at that time, 2 months ago, they said that they postponed it to June. And June came, we couldn't hear anything from them. So now we're in July. And I know that the recess starts this July. And they will not come back. At least they will take them 2 to 3 months.
So probably that should be let's say August
September ending.
September.
Yes,
September ending. Wow. That means they want the inquest to run throughout this year again.
Hey, my brother.
As usual now, you should understand the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
I've got court case, so it's crazy in Nigeria.
I'm telling you. And sometimes those things are done intentionally. They will just try to be pushing you. They will be adjourning the case, adjourning the case.
Exactly.
You know.
Now you go tire.
Just pray mobile gets through justice.
Amen. They will get through justice in Jesus' name. Amen. Just pray.
Host, let us go.
Allah. Let's go. Thank you, Mommy Yemi and Bossman. Thank you for today. And to everybody who has been on the platform, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ma. God bless you, Ma. Thank you so much, everybody.
Welcome back.
I see you some other time. I see you when I can see you. And if you're always on the platform, you can subscribe to the platform as well. If you wish to subscribe to the platform, you can subscribe to the platform if you want to. Thank you so much. God bless. I have to go rest now. Let me go sleep. Thank you.